I did HIV, or known as AIDS. The only test that you wish you had failed on. So, what is AIDS? Well, I want to tell you what is AIDS after the founding fathers. So, HIV, or human immunodeficiency virus, is a virus that tries to attack the body's immune system. It usually goes undetected inside the body and destroys white blood cells, or known as CD4 or T helper cells, specifically, using them to replicate and repeat the process. If it's not treated in time, though, it can lead to AIDS. Not hearing aids, AIDS. Or acquired immune deficiency syndrome, which are the effects of not having enough white blood cells in your body to fight the infections. What do you have to do to get AIDS? Well, you would have to have sex, share needles, any sort of blood or fluid transmission to another person. It's an STD, transmitted by heterosexual and homosexual practices. Vaginal sex is the most common way of getting it, though, but oral is the most rare, but still possible. Anal, though, and sharing needles have the highest risk, nearly timing it by 10 times the amount. If a mother gives birth to a child while having AIDS, that child will be an AIDS baby. They'll have it. Virgins are excluded from this. How do you know you got AIDS? Maybe your partner never disclosed it to you about it until after intercourse. Go cry about it. The only way to figure out if you have it is by getting tested. People may have flu-like symptoms within the first 2 to 4 weeks after transmission. The symptoms may last for a few days to weeks maybe. Possible symptoms may include fever, chills, rash, night sweats, muscle sores, aches, fatigue, swollen lymph nodes, and mouth ulcers. Other than that, some people may not even feel sick while having it present. These symptoms don't always mean you have HIV, though. Other sicknesses could roll in these same symptoms too, like cancer. On a serious note, please see a doctor, like Dr. Wen. If you notice these symptoms, you may have HIV, unfortunately. Remember, getting tested is the only way to make sure. I suffer from AIDS, unfortunately, and it's really affecting me negatively every way. I get rash, sores, everything. A fever, like to me, it's like a flu on death day. Are there ways to get rid of or treat AIDS at least, or am I just completely screwed for life? You're screwed! Well, not fully though. Even though there's no cure for HIV/AIDS, treatment can still regress and block the replication of this virus, slowing down the progression of it. But the best way to not get it is not having sex in the first place. But people won't do that, I think. So, instead, wear protection like a condom or any form of barrier to prevent contact. I personally go for the Trojan rose. They glow! My dog is currently dying of AIDS. Dogs can get it too, unfortunately. But he's kind of vegetable, so I guess it's fine. Who tries to get this virus anyways? Like, I even heard a song about AIDS. It was really catchy. But anyone can get AIDS, no matter how much. And it only spreads through blood and any form of sexual penetration. People who have sex daily with multiple partners, wear no protection, and share needles are at a greater risk of contracting HIV or HIV. But unfortunately, people who are at the greatest risk of getting it are gay men, making them 25 times more likely by getting it through gas. Not very cash money. True. Did you hear about the kids with AIDS? It never gets old.